yesterday we all went to bed. Like, if we were having troubles, we all slept with it. And then this morning we wake up and someone is trending on social media.
Okay.
We are like, hey, what's happening? Why is she trending? So I also went through my phone, especially X, to check what was happening. Then a name keeps popping up. Angie. I'm like, what has Angie done? Is Angie okay? That's what I was saying. Then they're like, Angie's videos have leaked.
Who is the head of leaks here? Gilbert is the head of
leaks. Yes, Thursday. Angie's videos. And then I'm like, what happened? What did Angie do? Didn't see the videos as
You people, you've been doing things and been recording yourselves.
Like
doing things and you record yourself.
So she actually posted on her Snap and said that this is how everything started. These guys scammed me because they got my video from their friend's phone. They first took my 500 CDs and later asked me for the S word. I went there thinking they deleted it. Now they called me again and they keep doing it. This afternoon they tried doing it with me, but I insulted. So she mentioned one of the guy's name and he posted my video. My God will judge anyone who spread the video. I blame my insecurities. And she says they are blackmailing her and taking her money.
But now they've leaked the video. She has to lodge a complaint at the police station.
Yes, there are actually videos. You see her walking with a police and walking into the police station. So we are just waiting for what. But she's been on number one since morning.
No, since yesterday night actually.
Yeah.
Maybe you slept early because
yes, I did.
Myself in the night. I usually for a while now I've not been roaming the streets of Twitter. But yesterday night I don't know what took me there, and then it was all over. Yeah, it was all over. Angie here, Angie there. I'm like, it's such a young, beautiful girl, you know. And apparently her video has been leaked, and I mean I don't know why people still do that, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, and sometimes we would blame the victim and say that why did she record and all that, but it doesn't matter that she recorded it. Nobody has a right, you know, and it's criminal actually for you to publish such you know material. So it's unfortunate, and I really hope that the police will be able to.
So Reverend Eskin wrote that a country where young and old people celebrate and dwell over sex tape leaks, people are actually digging her pics and posting here for retweets. You are all sick in your tiny brains. I mean, I understand the fact that it's a leaked video and all that, but please, can we stop retweeting?
There's curiosity which leads people to do that, but like I'm saying, we should actually place ourselves in the victim's stead when these things come up. If it was you, or if it was a sister or an acquaintance, a friend, you know, how would you feel about it? I'm not sure you would want people to be publishing it, sharing it and all that, you understand? So it's unfortunate, but these things keep happening.
Very unfortunate.
It's not going to stop. Some people have been jailed and all that. We know it's a challenge, but still it happens. So unfortunate, but the police would have to work and then make sure that the guys who are perpetrating this, you know, are brought to book. Yeah,
it's not nice at all. Away from that, former Deputy MPP Communications Director Afia Akoto has filed a defamation lawsuit against Kwame A+, claiming she sent nudes to Nanama McBrown's husband. So she has sued A+, and then she's demanding some things, which of one is 5 million Ghana cedis in damages for defamation, including exemplary and punitive damages. I mean, there are lots. But that was what caught my eye, the amount of money. And then there was reactions. People, everybody will say what they think is right. So people are like, yes, he's loud. Finally, someone needs to shut him up. Other people too are like, he's plain, or what exactly is happening with him and all that. So people are also waiting for the outcome of the lawsuits.
So for me, you know, this feud between them has been going on for a while. But when you make such claims, you should be ready to back it up.
Yeah.
You know, so if it is not true, then you can't make that claim. If you do make that claim, and now she sent it to court, you would need to go to court and answer for it. You know, so if you have evidence to back your claim, why not? But because these things, you say them, it tarnishes people's image. So if it is not true, then why would you want to say it? So I always welcome when people take issues to court. I believe in it. That's why we have democracy, right? So if we have the rule of law, if somebody does anything to you, whether it's civil, whether it's criminal, the law courts are there for that purpose. You understand? So if somebody defames you, any such thing, you take it to courts, and I believe that the law courts will deal with it. Running for presidency this time round.
It's a very interesting figure. So some good news for the entertainment industry, where Spikey, that's a beat maker, has won $250,000 lawsuit against CAF. Yes, so in 2022, Kwabena Affair Nkrumah, popularly known as Spikey, dragged the Confederation of African Football to court over an alleged use of his music beats for promotional purposes without his permission. So even though CAF admitted to uploading it, it denied using the song for commercial purposes, and it has been in court ever since. Finally, he's won himself 3,853,170 cedis. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
And it's good news.
Yes,
it's
very
good news for the creative arts space.
Yes.
You know, there are always complaints about people using other people's creative works without permission. And like I said, when you feel injured by it, the courts are there for you to go in and then seek redress. And for Spikey, $250,000. It's a joke.
Hey,
it's a joke. Yeah,
it's a lot. They are also going to pay an amount for his legal
fees.
Yes, his legal fees. So, when is Kapa? When is Kaya? So to his girlfriend, please, your boyfriend has got him money.
My dear, this is when we say it's payment for his hard work.
Yes, it says.
Because CAF should have done the right thing, and it goes for all of us. When you want to use somebody's intellectual property, you do the right thing, seek the right permissions, make the right payment where you have to before you go ahead and use it.
So, entertainment pundits, Kweko Seikrantin, popularly known as Koka, despite backlash, so recently he said in an interview that Kimpaluta needs a voice coach. He lacks breath control when he's singing, and all that has to do with voice when it comes to singing. And there's been a lot of backlash. Even Delay posted that no slander on Kimpaluta again. It's getting out of hand. But he has still come out to say that he sings off key. After he said he needs a voice coach, he said he's actually standing on his words that Kimpaluta needs a voice coach. He sings off key and all that. And Ghanaians are still lashing at him for saying that.
I don't know why this thing is persistent, because, you know, when it comes to singing, there are different voice ranges, different voice types, if you would so call it. And our idea of what the ideal voice should be might lead us into making some of these statements. For me, I've listened to Kimpaluta, and I think when he did his recent song, I mentioned it here because I saw a post on social media of a very influential person who was complaining about Paluta's voice, and I thought, I mean, there was nothing in it, you understand, because it's everybody who's going to have that smooth voice that you expect for singing. You know, there are those who have that husky voice and all that. I don't think that Kimpaluta, I mean, is faulty in any way in terms of his singing. I love his singing. He's not got the voice that you are, you know, like his smooth nature. He's got this husky voice, and I think there's some energy and some power in the voice, and that's what's driving people. Do you think it's a joke? You know, the way people are flocking to his music and the way his music is trending, there's something powerful in there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
He, like I'm saying, he might not have the voice of certain artists that you would look to and say, oh, this great voice and all that. But in terms of singing, I don't think he sings off key. I don't think he goes off key I've not witnessed him sing live, which for me, for a lot of Ghanaian artists, that's where the problem is. When they sing live, most Ghanaian artists can't sing live and be in key. That for me, a lot of Ghanaian artists need to work on it if they want to sing live. If you're not going to sing live, that's fine. But if you're going to sing live, if I come to your concert and you're singing live, I want to feel that. A lot of Ghanaian artists don't have that. You understand? But in terms of the record that he produced, I don't really see anything wrong with it, whether it is his voice or the key or the range or whatever. So for me, Coca, unless he's witnessed something that we've all not witnessed, I think he's off key. I think Coca is off key. yeah. I mean, the statement that he's made about Paluta, and I don't think.
Because
right.
some of us look out for the lyrics in the song. We don't really pay attention to the vocals.
It's not just the lyrics. Something will drive you. You can have very good lyrics, but if the melody is not good, if the composition is not good, if the beat is not good, you're not going to enjoy it. You know, so there's something that he's done, and I think that we should praise him for what he's done in it, instead of looking for. I think that Coca and anybody else who support him, probably they are fishing. You understand? They are fishing for something wrong with it, but I don't think that there is any fault with the songs that he's been singing so far.
So, to my final story, renowned talent manager Britton has expressed his desire, and then he feels that he thinks it is time for Sarkodie or Bede to join a major record label, just like Burna Boy and all that, because he feels that is what is pushing, especially Burna Boy, to the BETs and all the other major award schemes. So he feels that it is time for our own people to step out of their comfort zones and say, hey, listen, let's have a conversation. What will you do for me if I sign on? All those things. He feels that it is time for our people to do that too.
Good advice, but again, depends on what the individual wants. You know, there are pros and cons with any of these deals. So whether you want to be on an independent label or you want to join any of these global labels, there are pros and cons to it. And bottom line, it comes to the decision of the artist and probably his management on what they are looking for. I mean, Sarkodie wants to go to certain places. He might have to join forces with certain labels. If he doesn't care so much about those places and he's okay with what he's doing, why not? But it's a good call. Whether he takes it or not, that's entirely up to King Sark.
That would be all